Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and this is a Project Life post today, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I do sometimes to make journaling cards. Now I have some specific pictures in mind of my girls, and we were at the park and they were picking flowers, and so I thought it would be super cute to use this stamp set. This is called Bug Me. And it is a bug builder type punch and stamp set. So I thought that I would show you guys how I put together some journaling cards. I'm also going to be using our polka dot parade paper, and I'm going to be using a Real Red piece and a Daffodil Delight piece. And so these I've already trimmed down to 3 by 4. Okay, and I'm just going to corner round them. Okay, so I've corner rounded them, and then I have some Whisper white paper that I have trimmed. I've taken a 1/4 inch, so it's a 1/4 inch less than a 3 by 4 because I wanted to mat it on here. Okay, so I just took a 1/4 inch just like that. Okay, so we're going to set the red and yellow piece aside. And then I'm going to stamp on my Whisper White. And so I just have my, let's start with the red. I'm also going to need black. And I really love ladybugs. If you guys have followed the blog for very long, you guys know that I am nuts about ladybugs. Okay, so I have my pieces here, and we'll do the ladybug one first. And so I'm going to stamp in Real Red, which matches, it coordinates right with our red polka dot paper. So I'm just taking my ladybug top here, and I'm stamping in the corner. And then I'm going to do his head in black. And then I'm going to do his little feet in black. Okay, so that's my ladybug one. Super simple, right? Like nothing to it. Let's zoom in so you guys can see. Nothing to it, but I can totally do my journaling on this card, and then it's going to be ready for me when I do this layout. So I just need a little bit of adhesive. Just like that. So there's one journaling card with the little ladybug. And now I'm going to do a bee. And I'm going to do that in yellow and black. So for that, I'm going to need these 3 pieces. Okay? So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to do a little fun feature. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Up! Markers in Daffodil Delight, and black. Okay, and we're gonna first put our little piece on our block because I always forget to put my stamp on my block before I start coloring. So then we are going to make I'm just going to take my brush side to my marker, and I'm going to color right on the stamp. Same thing with the black. And then his little stinger. And then what you're going to do because I've colored on this, so now I'm just going to breathe on it to re-moisten the ink. And then I am going to stamp it. Just like that. Okay, so then I'm going to do his little head. I'm going to do that in black. I'm just using my StazOn ink pad. And I didn't quite ink that up enough. And then I'm just going to do the wings on him. And the wings I'm doing in black. And I'm doing right at the back of him. So then I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to repeat the same process. And this one I want down here in this corner. So I'm just going to turn my stamp around and then color it. I'm going to breathe on it and then stamp it. So then let's do his head. I'm going to make sure I ink that up a little bit better this time. That's better. And then his wings. Just like that. So I'll set those aside to clean, and I'll close up my ink pads. That way I don't mix any inks for my next project. I'm going to go ahead and mount this right on the yellow. Just like that. So I'm going to use this one to journal, and then I'm going to do one more thing to the B one. I have this stamp set, and this is Pursuit of Happiness. And I just want to announce really quickly that I am putting together some online classes / workshops, and they are going to be taking place August through December, and they're going to be multiple times during the month. And in August, we will be using this stamp set and our polka dot paper, and there'll be more details to come, but I just want you guys to know that I am very much working on putting that together. I got great response when I asked that question earlier last week if people were interested in it. So I'm putting together classes and workshops now that we'll do live online. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Live in the Sunshine stamp set, or the stamp, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just use my StazOn. I kind of want it to show up, and the yellow I don't think would show up as, I don't think it would pop as much. So then we're going to stamp Live in the Sunshine right here. And I now have custom made journaling blocks. And I will probably take my black marker, and I just love stitch lines. And so what I'll do on each of these is I will add little stitch lines. Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed this Project Life post today, making your own journaling cards. I love the way these turned out, and I have a list of items that I used at the very bottom of this post. So if you're on the blog, if you're on YouTube and you want that information, you can always head on over to the blog to get it. So thank you guys for coming by the blog, watching my YouTube channel, and I will talk to you later.